Hello and good evening, everyone. This is Ekta Sehgal, founder, Manas Wealth and Motherhood Club. Wow, Mom, every Wednesday at Motherhood Club in collaboration with Manas Wealth. Let's just wait for a few of our friends to join and we shall begin the session. A very interesting one, perhaps, at least I feel so. Let's see what your thoughts are going to be on it. Just waiting for a few friends to join in and then we shall begin. We'll wait for a minute or two, I guess. Just another minute, and we are good to go. I guess 30 more seconds, and we should roll it. So, let's just talk about what we have spoken in the last two sessions. The first session of Wow Mom, which is Wise on Wednesday, Manager of Money, Wisdom on Wednesday, Managing Your Own Money, or month on month investing, whichever way you want to look at Wow Mom. You all are Wow Mom. So, the first session that we took, we come here every Wednesday, was on time, that how critical and important time is. And the second session was about modern kitty party, where we spoke in depth about it, that how we can make the most of it, how we need to understand what works the best for us. And we all agreed that perhaps it's time that we move from a regular kitty party to a modern kitty party. And just to refresh the memory, what we said was that a modern kitty party is wherein you save the money, move to the next step, and invest that money so that your money earns you some returns. This is what we spoke till last Wednesday. Now, many a times there is a thought that comes to my mind which got validated and revalidated by many people in the past. कुछ विचार कई बार आपके जहन में आते हैं और जब वो विचार आपके बार बार कोई उससे सहमति देता है तो आपको लगता है कि वाकई में इस विचार के ऊपर कुछ करना चाहिए, कुछ काम होना चाहिए ताकि जो कमियां हैं उसको पूरा किया जा सके। आप सोच रहे होंगे कि मैं ऐसे कौन से विचार की, ऐसी कौन सी कमी की आज बात करने वाली हूँ। We are a group of moms and dads here, grandmothers and grandfathers. As parents, when our children grow up and once they start earning, we want them to always do better and good. कोई ऐसे माँ बाप या ग्रैंड पेरेंट्स नहीं होंगे जो नहीं चाहेंगे कि उनके बच्चे अच्छा करें। मैं भी उनमें से एक हूँ, आप भी उनमें से हैं। करेक्ट? अगर आप एग्री करते हैं तो कमेंट सेक्शन में यस ज़रूर कहिएगा। तो कहने का मतलब ये है कि जब बच्चे बड़े हो जाते हैं, काम करना शुरू कर लेते हैं, नौकरी करने लग जाते हैं, तो एक स्वाभाविक सी बात होती है जो हम अपने बच्चों को बोलते हैं कि बच्चे अपना फ्यूचर सिक्योर कर लो आप। फ्यूचर सिक्योर कैसे करते हैं? पढ़ाई तो हमने कर ली, पढ़ाई करके हमने काम करना स्टार्ट कर लिया, नौकरी कर रहे हैं या बिजनेस रन कर रहे हैं या जो भी हमारी इच्छा है। सिक्योर करना, सेटल हो जाइए। शायद सेटल हो जाने का मतलब होगा शादी कर लीजिए। चलिए, शादी को इस वक़्त बाहर रखते हैं। सिक्योर कर ले बच्चे अपना फ्यूचर। बच्चे कहते हैं सिक्योर ही तो है, काम कर रहे हैं। लेकिन आपका क्या मतलब है सिक्योर होने का? कुछ जमा पूंजी इकट्ठा कर लो, अपने घर पे एक छत डाल लो, अपने पैसे की बचत करो, सारे पैसे खर्च मत करो। क्या आप ऐसा कहते हैं जिनके बच्चे बड़े हो गए हैं और काम करते हैं? बच्चे कहते हैं अभी तो बहुत समय है। Does that give you a feeling of deja vu? Oh, I also said this. अभी बहुत समय है। कुछ समय बाद मैं अपनी इन्वेस्टमेंट की जर्नी को स्टार्ट करूंगा। नमस्कार कमल जी, नमस्कार सभी को। हम बात कर रहे हैं कि वो कौन सा विषय है जिसके ऊपर हमें बात करना अनिवार्य है। सिक्योर कर लो। बच्चा सोचता है कैसे करूं? माँ बाप बोलते हैं करो। पर एज पेरेंट्स, did we talk to our children about a very important life skill called financial literacy? Did we teach them how to secure their future, how to make their money work for them? कि बस हमने उनको कहा कि बेटा पढ़ाई कीजिए, काम कीजिए और पैसे कमाइए। Did we tell them that money doesn't grow on trees? Did we tell them in order for our money to grow, we need to work upon it? यानी कि I am talking about kiddo mentoring on money matters। अर्थात बच्चों को छोटी उम्र से एक बहुत ही फन तरीके से पैसे के बारे में बताइए, उसके महत्व के बारे में बताइए, उसके कॉन्सेप्ट्स बताइए, ताकि जब वो बड़े होके काम करना शुरू करें, अपने पैसे कमाने लगे, they are good to go to secure themselves. But the problem is that we ourselves are not financially literate. Thank you, Ila, for validating that. We ourselves are not financially literate, and not just me, but statistics say that. Out of the entire population of our country, it's just about 26-27% of people who are financially literate. I am not even getting into the bifurcation of men and women. Yes, we do have numbers that how many women invest, but then we do not have answer whether they are the decision makers or they are just account holders. There is a difference. And when a mother is not financially literate, there is no percolation of that to her child. And we all agree that mother plays a very important role in the life of a child, be it his or her education, be it his or her upbringing, moral values, ethics, just about everything. Mother plays a very important role to define the future of a child. हाल ही में हमारे मेंबर भारत भूषण वर्मा जी ने एक वेबिनार का आयोजन किया था जहाँ पे बात हो रही थी कि माँ का रोल बच्चे की शिक्षा के लिए। शिक्षा तो हर तरीके की देनी चाहिए। क्यों हम सिर्फ ऐसी शिक्षा के पीछे जाते हैं जो सिर्फ स्कॉलस्टिक होती है, इंग्लिश, हिंदी, मैथ, साइंस, ईवीएस, maybe drawing, maybe some other full scholastic activities. But what about those life skills that need to be introduced at a very young age? Well, I'm sure many of you may disagree with me, many may agree. For the ones who may disagree, I will tell you the reason why you will disagree. आप इसलिए डिसएग्री करेंगे क्योंकि आपको लगता है कि अगर हम बच्चों को पैसे के बारे में बताएंगे तो बच्चा परेशान हो जाएगा, बच्चा स्ट्रेस में आ जाएगा। Mother is a better teacher for the children than their father. Thank you, Kamalji. But what happens is, when it comes to financial matters, it's the father of the house or the men of the house who are apparently more equipped. So they need to talk to them rather than get kicking when the child is already into the groove of earning money and then getting hassled and flustered कि मेरा बच्चा अपने finances को मैनेज नहीं करता, वो एक स्पेंड थ्रिफ्ट है या वो प्लास्टिक मनी पे जीते हैं, and so on and so forth. So can we as adults bring that change, or are we waiting for someone to bring it as a law, as a subject? Because financial literacy is a subject. It can be taught, yes, of course, but the comprehension, the understanding happens when you are viewing all of that in your growing years. It is not something that is going to come to you like a magic wand. There is no magic that is going to happen. Yes, you will be able to learn it once you grow up, and whenever you start, you will get there. But you lose out on the crucial time, and you will push and push the starting point of your investments. And when we push, let's go back to the timing. The more we push our investment plan, the more burden or the more stress is on us to invest more, because we have lost those many years, and hence the compounding that could have happened in those years has gone. Having clients of all age groups, many a times we have seen parents telling us, please, can you handhold my child? Can you talk to them so that they start investing? We are happy to do that mentoring. But the point is, what first we need to work upon is to break those legacies, those myths, those unwanted information that has been passed on to the youth, and rewrite or learn and learn the whole concept. Money is not about being stressed. Money is about understanding it. Money is about comprehending the basics, comprehending about your own self, and then making that step. लेकिन बच्चों को इतना हम शुरू से बता देते हैं जो हमें नहीं बताना चाहिए. पैसे नहीं हैं, कमी है, आप स्ट्रेस लगते हैं पैसे को लेके. जब भी पैसों के बारे में बात होती है, यू आर ऑल ruffled up, helter skelter. You convey. That is one. Second, you also communicate only and only the negative emotions that you have accumulated towards money. We never talk about the reasons why our investment failed, or why did we not continue to invest. A classic example, a lot of people lost money in the US 64 scheme, good old days, or perhaps would have been a victim of the Harshad Mehta scam or the Ketan Parikh scam. हमने वो तो बता दिया कि बेटा हमारे पैसे डूब गए थे इसलिए हमने इन्वेस्ट नहीं किया दोबारा, पर क्या हमने उनको वो प्रोसेस बताया? Did we dwell that we also faltered somewhere in that entire process? सोचने वाली बात है. आज की तारीख में it has reached a point that it was talked about on talked during the budget, that we need to incorporate financial literacy at the level of the school, something that Manas Wealth has been talking for the last 6 7 years. And let me assure each one of you, okay, kids are more than happy to comprehend the concept of money. They are reading, they are understanding, and somewhere at the subconscious mind, they are storing that information. And when the right time comes or the appropriate time comes, they are able to correlate to the concept and pop it up and use it to their benefit. One has to become a bit transparent about their income, expenses, savings, investments, and the possible end uses of the corpus funds built up. You're absolutely right, Kamalji. You're absolutely right. And if each one thinks like this, I am sure the literacy level in our country, the financial literacy in our country, is going to grow leaps and bounds. But then the problem is, are we willing to do that? Just because there is a financial literacy session, be it at Motherhood Club or any other platform, we see very few participating. I wonder why. Are we not really wanting to be wow? And especially this question to the moms. Do you really want your children to not be equipped with this life skill, which actually works wonders, takes away the stress, let them lead a happy life? Think, think, and think. It's time to ponder over this. And I say this with experience that when you talk to children, they come up with some brilliant questions, and somewhere they know a little bit. Because when you probe them, when you question them, that, okay, for example, let's take an example. If you talk to them about need, want, and desire, when you talk to them about it, they understand and they're able to correlate as to what one is trying to tell them. You're right, Kamal ji. So, जब आप उनसे नीड वांट एंड डिजायर की बात करते हैं, they are able to understand, and then they are eager to know what next. So very recently we conducted a session for grade 9th and 10th with about 50 odd 60 odd children there. They were keen to know that, all right, if I've identified my needs, wants, and desire, what do I do next? So then we spoke to them about the rule of 30, which I think I did share with all of you, that push your buying decision for 30 days. And then introduce the concept of a piggy bank to your children. ग्रैंड पेरेंट्स की बातें सुनते हैं बच्चे, पेरेंट्स की भी सुनते हैं, पर जो लोग ग्रैंड पेरेंट्स साथ में रहते हैं अपने ग्रैंड चिल्ड्रन के साथ, who better than you to tell them? You are wiser, you've been there, seen it all, and you understand the emotions that you went through when your child started to work. Maybe it's time for rectification. Make them a piggy bank, involve them, and let them put some money there. Give them access to money. Let them decide. Handhold them? Yes. But give them access to the money. Give them small, simple goals. From this exercise, they will understand what goal setting is all about and how you, as parents or grandparents, actually form these goals and work toward them. You could also give them a budget that, okay, out of this money that you have, for this month, you are allowed to use this much. Now you decide on what you want to use. I remember a very interesting session where we explained some concepts and then we asked the parents that for some household chores, please give money to the children so that they can save that money. And then the kids came back and they were very happy that they have earned some money. They understood the concept of earning and saving. And then we asked them that, what will you do with this money? So they had different thoughts on it. Some wanted to spend it all, some wanted to buy something now and keep something for the side, and these were their own thoughts. One of them said that, while I was doing my household chores, so there was this one day where I didn't want it to work, so my mom cut my money. Kind of hilarious, right? As if you're in a job or on a daily wage work where you didn't go to work and your money was cut. But it pinched her, and it pinched her how? That I didn't get that, and now my entire plan has gone haywire. That's exactly what happens with us, right? When we do some kind of impulse or frivolous buying, and we go out of budget or we don't have a budget, and when we see the variance that is there, it boom, or we forget to plug in the credit card payments, and it goes bum. So simple things that we can incorporate in our day-to-day life, which we can percolate down to our kids, make them understand the concept. और अगर हम ये छोटी छोटी चीजें, एक पिगी बैंक दीजिए बच्चे को, पिगी बैंक समझेगा बच्चा, हाँ करेक्ट, कि पिगी बैंक में पैसे बढ़ते नहीं हैं, बिकॉज पिगी बैंक तो पिगी बैंक है. लेकिन अगर आप चाहते हैं कि वो समझें दैट वंस यू सेव एंड यू इन्वेस्ट योर मनी, द मनी ग्रोज एट अ सर्टन रेट. You can be their banker who gives them that interest or that appreciation for holding on to that buying decision, for saving or for planning their purchases, or their, adhering to their goals and not withdrawing money before that. You can incentivize them. And if you incentivize them, I'm sure they'll understand. And kids are very fast to pick these cues. We've done this with our kid, and we see that how now she has started to understand that I need to not spend my money just like that. The value of money is understood. So far, we've only introduced her to the concept of saving and taking care of her money. Gradually, we're going to put her on goals, which actually, come to think of it, we have. Because we've told her that all your gifts, birthday gift that you need to buy for your parents, has to come from there. And I must appreciate this young girl. She actually does that. She's 6.5. So, all I'm trying to say today to each one of you is, let's not repeat our mistakes. Let's not impart this financial skill, life skill to our kids. And I am very happy to hear your perspective, your inputs on this, because this is something that I want to do my research on. That what do parents, grandparents think? What is their mindset? Are you okay? Are you being resistant to it? If you are, what is the reason for it? Can we work around it? So that's all for today, ladies and gentlemen. Short, but I felt it is important to talk about kiddo mentoring on money matters, something that I'm extremely passionate about. And if you feel that this life skill is of utmost importance to your children, help me connect with schools to reach out, to share this with them. And if children who you know who may want to involve themselves in this journey of financial literacy. So that's all for today, ladies and gentlemen. Have a great evening, take care, and I will see you all next Wednesday. Yes, catch them young, see them grow, understand their concepts, use them as the most appropriate time. Let's not procrastinate on this, and add to the well being of our family, of the country, of the economy, and make our children happy, and let that hands on learning experience be as effective as it can be. So, do think about it, share your thoughts, share your feedback on this session, on this particular topic that I spoke about today. Till then, stay safe, take care. I'm signing off for today. This is Ekta Sehgal, founder Manas Wealth and founder Motherhood Club, an attempt to create financial awareness with no intent of solicitation of any kind of product specific discussion that has happened over here. Just a word of compliance from our side. Bye bye and take care.